Good evening, YouTube. Today we're gonna discuss about our mark as human beings. My name is Endo Miller, and this is TNT Conversation, Talk and Talk. Fernanda, can you introduce yourself, please?
Yes. Hello, all of you. I'm Fernanda. I'm from Santo André, São Paulo. I'm 33 years old. I'm a software engineer since 2020. And that's it about me. I'm married with Benicio. We are in the same room. So
that's awesome. A couple.
So if you guys hear me or he duplicated, it's because we are in the same room.
Okay. Okay, so Benicio, your turn. All right.
Hello, everyone. I'm Benicio. I'm married to Fernanda, who is over there. I am also 33 years old. I am a game developer. I work from home. What else? What did you speak? I don't know. What else can I speak? Well, I'm here to practice a little about my English. I studied for a long time, but I really didn't took the time to practice. So I'm here to practice a little more and maybe
and how did you know about TNT?
Actually, Fernanda was the one to speak with me about it.
Yes, I saw a publication on LinkedIn. I don't know who, maybe the CEO, I don't know, but he talked about talk and talk, and like it's like a assembly but for free and have plans. So we decided to take the chance and practice some English. And that's it.
Awesome, really awesome. So be welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
André, how about you?
Hi guys, my name is André, and I live very close to Fernanda and Vinicius. I live in Mauá, which is a neighborhood, and I'm 29 years old. I'm engineering, and I saw a post in LinkedIn as well about TNT as well, and today is my second day here.
Okay, so be welcome again. Janderson.
Hello, guys. I'm Janderson Almeida. I'm 35 years old. I work with IT. I'm a consultant, IBM Maximo Consultants, and I'm married. I have 2 kids. My wife is pregnant. So the second one is in her belly yet. She doesn't. My second daughter doesn't born yet. I have a lot of things I like. I started work out 3 months ago, and I think it's good. I like to read books, and the best part of my day is when I spend my time with my family.
And this is awesome. So congrats about your new song.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thank you.
And the last but not least, Thais.
Hello, guys. Nice to meet you. My name is Thais. I'm from Belo Horizonte. I'm 26. I like music. I like games, technology, and I'm environmental engineer. But I love data. So in this moment, I'm in engineering and data analyst. I don't know. I know the TNT in LinkedIn, and some friends told me about but my time is crazy, and it's difficult to stay here, but I need to practice more and stay here more times.
Okay, awesome. This is the right place to do it. Because we have a lot of subjects, I think our aim as well is to bring some topics to kind of stimulate us to talk about different topics in order to use different vocabularies, you know, like we are discussing about something about the marks, about the human beings and so on, an inspirational conversation or more or less, but we have a lot of different topics, you know, some kinds, sometimes about, you know, the environment, the culture, you know, about the knowledge itself, about a lot of things. So let's start from the question number 2, that how would you explain the expression leave your marking on the world? Janderson, please.
Okay, I believe the people who mark the world is a person that you will remember that person for a long time. For example, Einstein or Jesus. I don't know. We have so many persons who mark the world. And if you remember the person is because she leave your mark.
That's fair. Nice. Let me see order here. Let's have Fernanda.
Well, I agree with Janderson, sorry. But I also think that leaving a mark in the world is also be remembered by the people around you, not all the world, but doing good stuff to the people you can and to your family, friends, and help each other and this kind of thing, not just be famous or something like that.
Okay. Good. Let me see, André.
Sure. Janderson and Fernanda told about good important things. Let me connect it from here. Are you guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sure. So Fernanda and Janderson told important things. So when you demonstrating respect and the importance for the people around you, as your friends and as your family, I think the leave your mark on the world, it's a good thing, and I believe that everybody in some moment, during the life, will leave their mark on the world, or through the actions, or through the moments, or through the teachings. So, for example, everybody has a teaching in our memory about our, I don't know, grandparents, for example. So that's it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, awesome answer. Because, you know, I'm thinking sometimes we only think about the, you know, great personality or something like that. And, you know, even the small things, you know, mark us a lot, you know, do not means that you need to be memorable, like the world needs to know about you, you know, sometimes the little things. And even I think it's a kind of unsynchronized when sometimes you do something that is good, but only in future the people will see that, you know, what you do or what you did, you know, it's very good, it's very awesome, and helped a lot of people. Awesome, very good. So how about you, Thais?
I agree with all you, and I'm thinking about your last phrase about when you die, the people remember all the good peoples you you did. But I think the Mac. How can I say that?
Mark. I'm sorry.
The mark.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
mark in the word. I think it is how you explain the things, how you impact the people, and the good and the bad things you do will be the memory about you.
Okay, very good. And you, Vinicius, do you agree or not?
I am the last one. I
Yeah.
had a lot of examples, so it's easier for me. I'm synchrony with Fernanda, since she is my wife, of course I am. I think that every one of us has the opportunity to leave a mark. As Thais said, the good and the bad things that we do will leave a mark to those around us. I think if you are, of course, if you are famous, maybe you can touch the life of more people, meaning that you will be an example for more people. But if you're not famous, it doesn't mean you will not leave a mark on those around you. So I always try to be my best, and I believe Fernanda too, to those around us. So when we pass away, they will remember us for who we are.
Okay, okay. So I will jump to the question number 4. That is, how have you lived your mark in the world, on the world? And you feel free to say, anything you want. Like, it's a very open question. Janderson.
I'm always working from great companies, but the better thing I'm doing right now is raising my kids.
Very good.
The better way. I'm a simple person. I'm just a person, and I will not change the world. But I'm doing my best, and the best I can do right now is raise great kids. I know sometimes someone don't have the opportunity to raise the all kids, but with the good examples you can change.
Absolutely.
You can change around you. We can think you can change the things around you, and if you change, it is a cascade. It is cascade. You do good things, and it is again, and the best I'm doing. I'm doing the best I can do, and it starts with my kids.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, you brought a very interesting thought, because sometimes the people only want to show what they are doing, like have to spread that like an image and on social media and so on, but you forget to help the people they are surround us. So it's interesting the way that sometimes the people just want to sometimes sell that image. So it's a kind of behavior that happen a lot today. Vinicius.
Hi. I always try to help everyone around me. I am the kind of person that likes to be around persons. So I usually put other person's needs before my own. So it's not something that I do out of force. I do out of need. I do because I like when someone around me is happy. So I am this way with my wife. I'm this way with my brother, my family. I like to see them happy. They happy, make me happy. So I like to think that I'm leaving my mark on their lives.
Okay, awesome. Very, very good. And you, Thais?
I think I'm leaving my mark in the world. Be kind with the the people around me. I think it's important because the world is difficult, so we don't need to be a bad person. I think teaching the things is a form to impact other people and growing with the situations. I like social projects. I think is important because your country don't have good social projects currently. So I think it is important to grow the people and try to how can I say help me? How can I say give opportunities? I don't know. But yes, give opportunities for the people.
Awesome, very good. You know, I'm just telling about, you know, here we try to not correct the people, to kind of stimulate the people to, you know, surround the thoughts, you know, kind of create other and bring out other vocabulary to express the same idea. I think is that the best way that we have to kind of capture, you know, and remember the words that we, you know, read and some see in some place. So thanks a lot, Thais. And let me see, André.
Well, it's a tough question to answer because I think that's better. The other people told about what I'm living, what is my mark in their lives. But I could say that I try to be a good person, and mainly I try to don't judge the people, especially the people who I don't know, who I don't understand their lives, their problems, their, I don't know, their background in their lives. So this is the most important thing, because I believe today, in our day, the current days, the people all the times judging the people, mainly with the increase the social media. So the social media gave the power for our hands, and everybody has an opinion about the everything. So I try to don't judge the people and to be a good example. Just this.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, definitely right. And yeah, social media, in my opinion, it's a kind of problem in that, you know, in that term, because kind of reinforce some bad behavior that we have sometimes. So yeah. And what do you think, Fernanda?
Well, honestly, I think leaving my mark in the world is, to me, being the better person I can, help everyone I can in the best way I can, be a good daughter, a good wife, a good person in general, be kind, be patient, teaching everything I can in not only in my area, but in things of life. And yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. You know that you are telling, you know, live on YouTube. So when you do something bad, you know, the people you told us, you know, that you are good. What are you doing right now? But I totally agree with you. And I know it's nice to hear from you all this thing, because sometimes I think that the people is kind of afraid to say good things about themselves, in terms of, oh, I don't want to, you know, look like a selfish person, and I'm not so I'm not so good, you know, sometimes I'm, you know, so it's interesting, because I think it's a very good way to show that you are confident, you know, to tell, well, I'm good on it, you know, I'm doing my job, I'm doing my work, I'm trying to spread that. So yeah, it's nice, very nice to hear from you, Beth.
Yeah, at least we are trying. At least we are trying.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's very important, because, you know, I think sometimes we avoid to say some things but inside, you know, it kind of struggling about. So it's nice. It's very nice to say the things, you know, it's an outcome. It's very good to say the things, because even say you can, you know, thinking more about the things that you are doing, need to reflect, you know, sometimes. So let's jump to the question number 8. That is, in your opinion, what's the most memorable human achievement or mark? Nice. Fernando, you can start, please.
Oh, that's a tough one. I don't know, honestly. If I had to say something, I would say my mom.
Awesome.
My
That's very
mom
good.
is the most memorable human in the world to me. She raised me so well. I think she's the best person I know, and I think that's it.
Okay. Let's have Andre.
It's hard to say, but I mean, I will go in the same line with Fernanda, and I'm gonna say that my parents has a memorable human achievement because they are my example. They taught me several good things during the life. They have they gave me motivate me to study, to go for it, the things that I desire and wish, and yes, that's it.
Oh, nice. Very nice. Very good to know that. How about you, Thais?
I think he is Jesus because he, how can I say? I forgot the. Wait a minute. Learn it.
Teach.
Yes, he teach a lot about some things like forgiveness and about the share the things. And the people was so bad with Jesus, and he was a kind people and positive person. So I think he teach all things for the society. He's a important person.
Yeah. Definitely, he was a very important person and memorable, remarkable. Even if sometimes the people do not, you know, use properly, you know, him words and his knowledge and his thoughts, but it's other talk. How about you, Vinicius?
Well, it's really easy to talk about the things around us that happen, as Fernanda and Andrea said about our parents. But I'm not a religious person, and since they talk about Jesus, I think that this last and current Pope that we have,
Okay.
he is a kind of a good example. He kind of changed a lot of things that were kind of craved in our minds. A lot of things about gay marriage, a lot of things he changed. He's trying to change the mind of the people who believe in these religions, to accept more the peoples around us, because I don't think that that's a single definition of how you need to be. You can be whatever you want. You can be gay, you can
Yeah.
be non-binary, I don't know. You can be whatever you want, and as long as you are a good person, it is okay. So I think he's doing a good job. I think he should be one of the most recent member persons.
Yeah, awesome answer, because, you know, he's trying to change in a kind of environmental, historically, you know, bad you know, with a lot of problems inside that we even don't know, because, you know, all the time we are kind of figuring out about, oh my God, that what's happening, you know, to kind of searching some archives and something like that, you know, about some bad stuff that happened in the past. So good one, good one. Janderson.
I agree with everyone, because my mother is the best person in the world that I know. But I agree with Thais as well, because when I were younger, I was starting in the wrong path. And Jesus changed my life, and it changes the way I saw the world. And he is the person who effectively changed my mind and the way I can saw the world. And it is the best for me.
Okay, nice, very good. Well, in my opinion, it's my grandma, you know, always, since I was a kid, my grandma gave me a lot of good advice about life. You know, was the only one that gave me a lot of advice, you know, kind of high level advice for the whole life. And, you know, I'm growing, and sometimes I stop to say, oh, my grandma told me about it. Okay, and always when I need to have other, you know, when I have to solve some problem, I talk to her, you know, in order to kind of, you know, try to be inspired by that, by her knowledge. So I think it's awesome. I always, when I'm from Goiânia, but now I'm living in São Paulo. So when I'm in Goiânia, I always, you know, try to talk her something that is happening in my life. So, you know, it's awesome to see. And she has spread a lot of good thoughts, you know, and good action during the whole life, her life. So it's awesome, because, you know, inspired me a lot. And nowadays I'm trying to be volunteering the most project I can. Totally. Let's jump to the next question, that is, what is the next human mark that would you like to see happen in the future? Very good question. André.
I think that a human that reduce the starving people in the world. You know, many people are dying because they don't have enough food to live. So I think this is the remarkable action to me, the humanity.
Okay, awesome. Very good point. How about you, Thais?
I'm thinking difficult question. But I agree with Andre, and I'm thinking in the same line, like reduce, how can I say, desigualdades?
Inequality.
Inequality, I think, is so important to the future, because currently it's sad, see the people in bad and minimal conditions to live.
Yeah, I think the same, you know, to reducing the poverty and, you know, the inequality. I think it's a kind of the key of the next generation. You have to overcome that, you know. It's a very deep problem. And the root is very deep. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, Vinicius?
I am aligned with your thoughts on general. I think the most memorable human thing that we can do is really live like humans and bond with each other, since we are not so different from the ones that live another side of the world. So I think the best we can do is to hold each other's hands and try the best, and maybe solve a lot of the problems that we have, like hunger and these other things. As long as we keep thinking divided, I don't think we can achieve a lot of things. I think we need to be one.
Okay. Yeah, you're totally right. How about you, Fernando?
Well, I on the same line as well. I think reduce inequality is the mainly most memorable, remarkable human thing that we can do. And be empathetic, be good person, and always think about the other and not be so judgmental. And that's it.
Okay. Janderson, your turn.
I work with IT, and I'm a bit afraid about the robots, but it is a thing I can't see in the factory. So I believe in freedom. I believe the best way a person have to vote is with his foot. So if I'm in a country I don't believe, I wish to have the opportunity to move on. Right now we have a lot of person that don't believe in Brazil. So this person, he's risking your life to moving from the America, for example. I wish this person don't need to risk your life. I believe if I wish to move from another part of the world, I believe I wish to have the freedom to do that. And I believe the freedom to do that is the way to eliminate is impossible, to reduce the word you guys are using before. Pobreza, desigualdade,
Poverty.
essas palavras são difíceis para mim, desculpa. Então,
No
I
problem,
believe...
no problem. Don't say sorry.
Right. I believe the best way to get these things is with freedom. I wish to be freedom in victory.
Okay. Very, very good. Well, I'm thinking here about, what you all answered. And I think it's the first step, is like we are doing right now, is that, trying to know other language, I think, I have thinking a lot that knowing other language is it's very turning point in terms of to see the world perspective, now you can open all this culture, all this information and check them. So we can refresh our mind or be at least more open mind, okay, in that terms, and to spread the things, over the Brazil, more, spread more. And one thing that I always say the same here on TNT, or at least I try to say the same, that, I really, when I'm start to know English and learn, I'm kind of started to stay kind of proud to be Brazilian in terms of to really know about my culture and comparing to other cultures, okay? So it's something that I think it would be nice if the Brazilians, kind of build the self-confidence in order to not compare like, oh, we are so different, this world, the first world, and so on, Europe, the United States and Canada, and oh my God, and start to see, and to compare things, in the same basis, because it's absolutely what I have doing and what I learned a lot from the language. I'm geologist, I'm PhD. So since then, international conference, and it's very nice to see, the science that I'm developing comparing to others and so on. And oh my God, I did it in Brazil, we have this kind of thing. So I think it's a kind of totally turning point. But, your answer was awesome. So let me create other question, that is, do you think, it's a curiosity, do you think, the pandemics has changed, the way that people is acting, like, they are helping more other people, something like that, be more empathetic? What do you think? Let me see. One, Vinicius.
I think in a certain way, it has made a lot of us more empathetic, because we as a family didn't lose anyone. But when you think of all that lives that were lost, I mean, how can you not be sad, not be feel sad for the other person? So I think we kind of have united to fight this problem together. We had a lot of people from a lot of different countries bound together to help us fix this problem. So I think that was a good way to start. I think the pandemic situation kind of forced us to bond.
Okay, very good point, because I'm thinking, the pandemic kind of forced us to cooperate a lot of different countries, in order to create a vaccine. So it was a very incredible thing. Very good point. Andre, what's your opinion about it?
Yes, I believe that the pandemic changed many things, mainly the daily routine, of course, but also the interaction with each other, So I believe that people are more, how can I say, more helpful, and they are looking at around their positions. So, for example, I think the society in general are more worried about the homeless, about the starving people, the people who doesn't have a job. So in general, yes, I believe so. But also we have the other problems, like the pandemic show us how the society, and it is not exclusively for Brazil society, but the world society is very, very discrepant, So little people has much money, for example, and many people has almost nothing. So that's it, my point.
Yeah. It's some kind of information that you think, oh, the inequality and so on, but kind of the pandemic reveal the real reality, real reality. And Thais, what do you think?
I agree with the guys, and in my social cycle, the people are very kind and helpful, and I see a movement in the companies. The companies change the mindset. Like I see, how can I say? Projects and programs to help the people, like I don't know how can I say, like with mind and I don't know how can I say that, but you understand me.
Okay, yeah, very good. And well, sometimes I'm in doubt about how the companies really care about the whole situation, because the money run the world, unfortunately. So, but you brought a very interesting point about that. You know, it kind of forced the company to change their minds, you know, to be more inclusive, to help more people, and so on. Well, welcome back, guys. How was the conversation for you? Please say something if you like it or not. Leonardo, did you like?
Yes, we like very much. It was the first time that we are participating, and it was a little bit challenging to find the words to speak, but it was a very nice experience.
Okay, very good. Be welcome, Leonardo. Be welcome. You know, join your other conversation with us. You know, to practice more. Practice more is the key of the learning. Practice a lot. Let me see other. Lucas, how was the conversation?
So the conversation was good, and guys, you are amazing. I like too much. Thank you for everybody.
Awesome. Let's see other. Let's have Anderson. How was the conversation for you?
It was very good. I liked it a lot. It's my first time here, and I enjoyed it so much.
Oh, that's awesome, because a lot of people, you know, for the very first time, that's really different to me. Let me ask a trick question here. Let me see, Hanieli. Have you have you living your mark on the world?
Yes, I think so. Yes. In small things, my daily routine, and with the person next to me, around me, as my family, my colleagues, and my friends at my university. So yes, I can say yes.
Okay, thanks a lot. Let me see, Isabella, the question. Have a question. Question number 8. I will change that. In your opinion, what's the most memorable human achievement or mark?
So I think the most important mark that a person living in the world, for me personally, it's my parents, because they lived to me such important lessons and message that I will take forever in my life and applicate it. And also a lot of persons that have changed the world, and the medical and science side of the topic. Also, it's very remarkable.
Okay, very good. Thanks a lot. Let me ask other person here. Mariana, your turn. What is the next human mark that would you like to see happen in the future? Question number 9.
I don't know. I was thinking about the cancer cure, you know, because I think it's the most challenge and the difficult thing that we like humans can achieve, you know, and can discover in the science, you know. So I was thinking about this.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I think we have time for one more. Let me see. Andressa. Yeah, we'll repeat that. How have you lived in your mark on the world?
I think it's, I try to be good to people around me. I try to help the people with my experience, with all what I live, so that they don't make mistakes that I made when I was when I had the age. So, and right now I did a social work on orphanages. So once a week, I spend a time with teenagers that are living there, talking to them, and helping them with the life, what they want, what they achieving to do, making them understand that it's not because they don't have a family or that they have to do nothing. They don't have to have a future, that they can have a future despite of the life that they had before, despite of what their family were. And I think it's that how I contribute to leave my mark on the world.
Oh, awesome. Very beautiful thing to do on this. Congrats, you. So guys, I think we don't have time anymore. So I will leave some take-home messages here that this was the record about our conversation, okay? I will say the standard of the YouTuber that give us like, subscribe on the channel, and leave your comments, say what you want, what you think about your mark. Do you want to be memorable or not, remarkable or not? And was very awesome, this conversation. I learned a lot from you. It's also it's always a pleasure to have this conversation here. Okay, so bye guys, see you.
Bye-bye.
Next
Thank you.
meeting.
Bye,
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye, peoples.
Bye bye.